Reddy. I am the campaign manager for Women's March Action, and this is a program called the Youth Get Out the Vote program. Thank you so much for joining us.
We know that young people have the highest number of eligible voters in United States history. I mean, they can literally change elections. But we also know that in 2016, 50%, half of the largest generation of eligible voters in United States history didn't show up to vote on election day.
This fight has been 400 traumatic years of systemic injustices that have further oppressed minorities in every single facet of their life. The chains of trauma are now too heavy to carry, and we must let them go. We have to start the fight. Voting has, over a long period of time, become a lot of games. It's become a lot of distraction. And I think that sometimes activism can step in and do a lot of times what we want voting to do. When you're doing activism, you know that you can affect the here, the now.
I have DACA, right? So as someone who can't vote, can't vote myself, I feel more strongly than ever, I think, a sense of duty to share this kind of hope that I have and understanding why participating in our democracy is so crucial.
I believe in some very liberal ideas. I believe in some more conservative ideas. I might not be of age to vote yet, but I fully intend on voting as a non-party affiliate. And I want to be able to vote in the primaries when I turn 18.
Right now, our political system is broken. A lot of young people just feel like their vote doesn't matter anymore. We risk silencing an entire generation of voters.
So I want to help change that narrative.
Young people are getting riled up, and now that this knowledge is widespread, that young people have the power to make a difference, I think there's a reckoning.
Stand for us or beware, the voters are coming. Get ready to get voted out by us.
We are going to be working a little bit in Texas today, just finishing off what we had started last week, getting them ready to vote starting next week, and then moving into Alabama, and then as well Maine.
I actually got essentially my dream job. I am working as the campaign manager for the political arm of the Women's March. It's called Women's March Action. So a lot of what I do right now is I look for partnerships that can increase our capacity as an organization. And then I also train people once or twice weekly on how to text bank or phone bank.
By law, we are required to send each text individually, so you will just need to hit this send button as many times as it says right here.
We want to increase voter registration among young people and first-time voters. We want to emphasize the Black and brown vote. We want to fill gaps in campaigns so that every voter can actually be reached.
So when you're done sending your replies, it'll take you back to that original homepage. Remember, have fun. You are making a difference. All right, closing it out. Bye. Have a great night. See you next week. Boom.
Oh, shit. That means we contacted 719,469 young voters. That's why I can sleep at night. I got 500,000, no wait, this is almost 750,000 young people that I have created campaigns and contacted. Crushed it. Crushed it. I grew up as the daughter of a single mother who was a public school teacher in Eugene, Oregon. I remember one of my first political activities was going to protest the state capitol when the Wisconsin teachers went on strike, because my mom is a public school teacher. We all dressed in red, and I was in like 5th grade maybe. And I just remember going to the state capitol and like demanding that teachers get paid more. And I was like, oh, this is all you gotta do? Like, get some people together, make some signs to affect change. I just started doing things that I thought you had to kind of be qualified for, and realized that there is no qualification. You just have to give a shit.